She does nothing in the kitchen to help you. She's not supportive in any way.
But Mum, we spoke about this before.
She's not providing for you, Steve.
Like what?
She don't do anything in the kitchen. I know it's 2025, but it's still a woman's role to provide for her family and her husband.
No, you can't say that, Mum.
I can't say
no,
that.
No, you can't.
She's a lazy cow, and what I think is you should get rid.
Your opinion's not wanted,
Randy. You should get rid. She's not. She's got you under her thumb. And
so that works for you then, did it? When Dad divorced you as well, because you weren't getting in the kitchen.
How dare you know what your dad was like? He was a bugger.
What?
We're
because
not bringing your dad up into this conversation. It's nothing to do with.
Well, maybe you need to get into the kitchen more then.
Steve, I am in the kitchen. Providing for me on my own, because I'm on my own now because your dad left, but that's a different story.
Well, yeah, it is, isn't it?
We're talking about your wife, and I think you need to get rid.
Well, I don't need your opinion. Stick your nose out of mine.
She's taking this out of you.
Well, how?
Because she just takes advantage.
You tell me why.
She takes advantage of your goodwill. You're always in the kitchen making food and doing everything in the kitchen, and she's never in there. She's taking advantage. She's letting you do everything, Steve. She's walking all over you.
There's mothers-in-laws that are always wanting the best for their son. The best. And for a lot of these mothers-in-laws, the best of their son is for them not to invest everything in their daughters-in-laws, in their wives. Because the mother-in-law believes that their son deserves everything and the daughters-in-laws deserves nothing. Sometimes this situation comes with doing things in the house. The males don't want the son to do any chores in the house. The males don't want the son to give all the money to the wife. The males don't want nothing for the son to be taken advantage of. Okay. Oh, she don't do nothing in the kitchen. Oh, she's not paying anything. Knowing full well that the daughter-in-law has kids, she's taking care of the kids, but for some reason, they don't want to make their daughters-in-law's life easy. They want to make it hard. And for a lot of these males, they go after their daughters-in-laws and try to make them suffer. Oh, I suffer, so you have to suffer. And then some of these people are like, girl, why you want my wife to get a job if you never had a job with my dad for 20 years? You have not worked a single day in your life since you got with my dad. So why do I have to make my wife work? So there's a lot of scenarios where just the mother-in-law feels that the daughter-in-law is taking advantage of their son, which is not true. Like, what do you care? That's their son. He's grown. What do you care? He has his family. You need to realize that there's a lot of different dynamics in families where everything just works differently. You know, whatever works for this family could not work for this family. It's just different. So if the daughter-in-law, even if she works, or if she don't work, who cares? I don't think the mothers-in-laws, I don't think the males should be really getting deep into that situation. I don't think it's their business. And if she's cooking or she's not cooking, or if she's cleaning or she's not cleaning, I don't think it's the male's business to be in there and putting everything out there to the son and trying to be like, oh, your wife don't work. Your wife, she don't clean. Why you have to do everything? What do you care? That's their marriage. I feel like a lot of these males just want the daughters-in-laws to just suffer because, you know, they feel their son is getting taken advantage of, which in reality, most of the men, all they do sometimes is just provide. And sometimes, not all the men provide, but sometimes all they do is provide and they don't help around with the kids. They don't help around with the chores. They don't cook. They don't clean. They don't do nothing. And sometimes the wife, she works, but she also does all those things too. So it just seems unfair because for a lot of these males, what they want is for the son to keep giving them money and not give it to their family. Which, like I said, it's just insane because once the guy gets a family, has kids, and has like a compromise, that's something that's like, okay, you need to chill, you need to back off because your son has already a compromise. Have you gone through this situation with a male? Gone to a sort of situation like this with your male, with your father-in-law? Were just people that were making you feel like you were taking advantage of their son? Let me know in the comments about this. And I'll see you in the next one.